Dicyanin dye is allegedly an illegal substance that, when put between two pieces of glass, supposedly reveals things that are otherwise unseen. Does such a thing actually exist, and is there any proof of this phenomenon occurring? Welcome to the Crafty Cryptid, a channel dedicated to the dark, the strange, and the mysterious told in story form. If this kind of content interests you, click subscribe and tune in the last week of October for 7 days of spooky content. Now then, let's discuss what Dicyanin dye is, and what it could possibly be allowing us to see. Let's begin by discussing what Dicyanin dye actually is. Dicyanin is a synthetic blue dye derived from coal tar that was intended for use in the sensitizing of photographic plates. Being first manufactured in the early 20th century by the dye works of Meister, Lucius, and Brüning at Hochst near Frankfurt, Germany. It became associated with auric research thanks to the experiments of Walter J. Kilner, who used the dye, which he also referred to as spectarinine, in the manufacture of his Kilner screens. Kilner screens are collodion-coated, dye-treated glass plates that were invented by Walter J. Kilner for the intended development of certain visual faculties by a user that would enable them to see the aura of other beings and objects, eventually to the point that they would not require the use of the screens. These screens are actually still sold online today, and a quick Google search of Dicyanin Glass turns up dozens of results from paranormal and ghost hunting websites that claim to sell glasses made with an element of the dye, allowing you to see auras and ghosts. These glasses are generally pretty expensive, and I had no desire to spend over $100 for a pair, which I am skeptical to believe the claims of already. Sorry. But it isn't just ghost hunting glasses that this compound is supposedly made into. Recently, video has surfaced out of Russia, which shows someone finding Dicyanin glass scattered all over the countryside. When raised to a camera lens, the glass reveals objects in the sky that seem to have been cloaked from the view of the naked eye. I have included the video here for your observation. It was retrieved from a channel called Camel Pack 17 on YouTube, though the original has been floating around the internet for a while.
Видно, нет? А теперь смотрите прикол. Хоба нахуй. Вот она, блядь, инопланетная стекляшка. Кусок стекла, блядь. Вот что это за хуйня. Это, блядь, какая-то технология, похоже, которая нахуй это... как сказать-то? Скрывает, короче, ну, делает видимым через это стекло, вот, специальное стекло. Какая-то невидимость, видать, включена. Потому что глазом это не видно. Нету ничего. Подносим. Вот оно. Блядь.
I am not fluent in Russian, so I am unable to translate for you what the man in the video says. If anyone watching this video can help, please leave the translation in the comments below. We already know that governments around the world have created quote-unquote cloaking technology to hide their military craft, such as the F-117 Nighthawk attack jet and the B-2 Spirit bomber from the US. But these crafts are only able to use things such as paint to keep them from being spotted in the sky. As of yet, there are not any truly invisible aircrafts that the world is aware of. Of course, that does not mean they don't exist, but just that we do not know of their existence. Could this Dicyanin Glass really be able to reveal aircraft that is otherwise invisible to the naked eye? Or is this just a camera trick? If it's just a camera trick, then what of the Snapchat filter that supposedly works in much the same way as the Dicyanin dye? User @FoldsHand on TikTok posted this video showing a Snapchat filter that allowed him to see an airplane in the sky that he could not see with his naked eye.
Invisible airplane caught in Snapchat photo over Navy Yard. Can TikTok explain this one?
Users in the comments have theorized that this phenomenon is similar to what occurs in the Kilner glasses, while others have insisted that the plane in the photo is a part of the Snapchat filter. It is true that Snapchat has filters that specifically put objects into empty spaces in photographs. But the original creator of this video swears that that is not the case in this particular instance. So what do you think? Is there really a substance that allows us to see things that we wouldn't normally be able to? Are there actually invisible objects in our skies all the time? Or is this just a clever lighting or camera trick? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more content like this, subscribe and ding the notification bell. I post multiple times a week. And make sure to tune in during this last week of October for 7 days of spooky content. Leave a like and a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching, and come back soon, Cryptids.